Welcome back, Sage the Investors. It's been a little while and I hope you're smashing life like you're about to smash the like button by the end of this video, because I have a very exciting little investment project that I'm announcing in this video. And it all started with inspiration from other YouTubers who are very open about their portfolios and talk about it publicly. But in trying to be a little unique, my take is going to be a bit different. You see, the intention of this video and this project is to teach people about investing. And so I've been thinking about how to best structure the perfect public portfolio to teach others and myself more about investing. And not surprisingly, as it turned out, a perfect public portfolio or a perfect portfolio simply does not exist. And I think it doesn't exist because different people are at different stages of their life with different goals, different ambitions, different personalities, different levels of knowledge, and different attitudes. And so I came up with 5 completely different portfolios, which I will start from scratch, track their progress, and share the ups and downs with you guys. But wait, there's more. If you're not really all that excited about portfolio construction, analyzing stocks, reading annual reports, momentum trading, analyzing charts, crunching numbers in Excel, I am going to create 3 bonus portfolios just for you. They're going to be more entrepreneurial in nature and they're going to cover a lot more than the stock market. So I really hope that they will be very interesting. So please stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel now. So let's talk details and dollars so that you can go away and do something better with your time. Let's get right into it now. Portfolio number 1 is a sagely favorite and one that I recommend to a lot of people, namely the lazy man portfolio. Invest, sip your pina colada on a beach somewhere and watch the dividends roll in like clockwork. I will be investing $8,000 Australian per year into this portfolio 4 times per year. There are only 2 investments in this portfolio and they are VAS and VGS 50-50 split. In about a month's time, I will be providing you guys with an update on my very first purchase publicly, which will be in VAS and VGS, $1,000 each. Portfolio number 2 is an Aussie classic, and of course I'm talking about the Aussie Income portfolio. I will be investing 8,000 Australian dollars into this one 4 times per year, and it is comprised of 20% in blue chip stocks, 20% in REITs, 20% in infrastructure stocks, 20% in ETFs, and 20% in LICs. So all of these 5 categories have an Aussie flavor in mind. So please stay tuned and I will reveal more about this portfolio. Portfolio number 3 is the international brother of the Aussie Income portfolio, namely the International Income portfolio. In this portfolio, I'm not going to be restricting myself to only US stock market, but I'm also going to be looking at the entire world stock market. In particular, I'm personally most interested in the South American and the European stock markets. Now guys, this particular portfolio has a very special place in my heart, and that's because right now it is a twinkle in my early retirement's eye. So picture this, one day you're traveling the world, you're traveling Europe, you're traveling South America, and you start receiving dividend payments in euros and in US dollars. How amazing will that be? Those dividend payments allowing you to continue to travel indefinitely, potentially. Okay, so maybe that's not your dream, but it's a fantasy that I have, and I will be investing $8,000 into this portfolio with a maximum of 4,000 Australian dollars into a particular idea per year. Moving on to portfolio number 4, which is very ambitiously titled the Deep Value Portfolio. This one will be all about identifying and investing in undervalued stocks. Now, don't be entirely confused by that when I change tack a little bit and say that I'll be also investing in growth stocks in this portfolio. So I'm not going to only restrict myself to investing in Buffett style and Graham style type investments. So based on my analysis and reading and research, I may identify a traditionally growth stock, which is not necessarily what Buffett would consider an undervalued stock, and I may invest in that based on that stock's potential relative to its current price. So I'm not going to only restrict myself to what Buffett would call boring companies. So we can hopefully expect this portfolio to be a very exciting portfolio with a lot of ups and downs, and hopefully more ups than downs. And like the International Income portfolio, this portfolio also gets $8,000 per year, with the same rule that I cannot invest more than $4,000 per year into a single idea. So now we come to portfolio number 5, which is the momentum trading portfolio. Look, I make no apologies here. This is going to be a purely trading portfolio. In this portfolio, I'll be analyzing charts for momentum breakouts and momentum breakdowns, and more on that a bit later, but I'll literally be investing in anything and everything that has a pulse on the stock market. This trading account will also get $8,000 per year, and again, with a maximum of $4,000 per year into any given idea. Rightio, now we come to the bonus portfolios, starting off with portfolio number 6, which I have named the random portfolio. This is my experimentation portfolio where I'll be investing in different and unusual investments that are not typically found on the stock market. Examples include investing in things like crowdsourced investments, such as on virtual, lending money peer-to-peer, such as on platforms Plenty and RateSetter, investing in residential properties on BrickX, investing in gold, Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, and using apps such as Raise that automate investing for you. Again, a very random thing. This portfolio will also have a budget of 8,000 Australian dollars per year, and a caveat that I can only invest a maximum of $2,000 per investment idea per year. So far we've covered 6 portfolios that all have $8,000 allocated to them. That makes 48,000 Australian dollars, just shy of $50,000. So you know what, guys? I thought, hey, I've got $2,000 left. What can I do with it? And that takes us to portfolio number 7, which I have called investing in myself portfolio. Now, guys, you know that I am a firm, staunch believer in investing in yourself first and foremost before you do anything else. And all that comes down to is investing in your education, and also perhaps investing in professional advice and professional services that will lift your game. So this budget of $2,000 I plan to spend on online courses, conferences, books, magazines, access to stock reports that are behind paywalls, and professional advice such as financial advisors if I choose to do that. So the ideas that I get from spending this money and the knowledge and the skills that I acquire, I will definitely be applying to all the preceding public portfolios. And the whole idea behind this, guys, is to really improve my decision making, improve my knowledge, and become a better and smarter, more capable investor. And finally, guys, this brings us to portfolio number 8, which is the side hustle portfolio. So I'm not going to be investing any money into this portfolio, but I will be investing my blood, sweat, and tears, and my determination to bring you guys good quality content here on YouTube and share with you any money that I make from any of my side hustles. Currently, the one that I'm really focusing on right now is obviously YouTube. So the whole idea behind making this video and making these 8 public portfolios, it seems like a lot of work, and I think it's going to be quite a bit of work, but the idea is to run this project, run this experiment for 5 years, and then take a look at the results. So I'm really hopeful, guys, that by the end of year 1, I'm going to have more than $50,000 invested, and by the end of the 5 years, I'm going to have well over $250,000 invested publicly in the stock market. So obviously I'll be placing international trades and a lot of random trades. So I'll be using a mishmash of different brokers and online accounts. But for my very first trade, like I said at the start of the video, it's going to be in the Lazy Man portfolio, VAS and VGS, and that will be through OpenTrader. More on that in my next video. And of course, guys, it's very important to mention that the total investing budget of $50,000 has to come from somewhere, and it's coming from my primary source of income, which is my job. And if anything were to happen to that, well, this project, I really hope, is not going to stop, but it may get reduced in size and scope. But let's cross bridges like that when and if we get there. All right, guys, just a very quick recap of the 8 portfolios. As you guys can see, September 2020, I'll be investing $2,000 into the Lazy Man portfolio. And as you can see, my next purchase will be in December 2020 and then March 2021 and so on and so forth. Next month in October 2020, I will be placing my first purchase in the Aussie Income portfolio, and the month after, November 2020, I'll be making my first purchases in the International Income portfolio. At this stage, guys, it's to be announced what I'll be buying, and with the Deep Value portfolio and the Momentum Trading portfolio and the Random portfolio, there is no scheduled purchase time frame for these. So I might buy 2,000 here, 3,000 here, 1,000 here, 1,000 here. It really depends on me. So finally, the Invest in Myself portfolio and the Side Hustle portfolio. Again, the investments in this will be revealed as they happen. Once again, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching the video until the end. I really appreciate it. And if you're as excited about this project as I am so keen to hear about what you think about it, your suggestions and your ideas. Guys, as always, until next time, really appreciate it and invest sagely.